I'm Vicki Pollock. I have been at Casper College since 2007, and I am the program coordinator for OLLI at Casper College. The Osher Lifelong Learning Program has been at Casper College since the summer of 2007. Our target age group is people who are age 50 plus, who are retired and who are semi-retired. But there are enough people here in our community that are not 50 plus and that are not retired, and they want to take our classes too. So in our case, anybody who's the age 18 plus may take one of our classes as long as they become a member. George Velastos has been with us almost since the very beginning of the program. His classes are really popular. People love his olive oil, and they love the recipes that he teaches them how to make in the class. He has so many stories, so it's not just like when you go to this class, you're not just sitting there cooking and doing all these steps. You're always getting a little bit of George with that, with some really fun stories that he'll tell.
My name is Jen Pepple. I work in human resources as the employment and recruiting specialist. I had heard about the OLLI program when I was a student here, and then when I first came to work here, I actually spent about a year working in the continuing education department, so I got to learn quite a bit about the program from that aspect, and then I've heard about it ever since then. Recently, my dad has gotten involved with it as well. He's doing a summer bike riding class. I get weekly texts with little pictures of the bike riding routes that he's done. He really likes to send those. Also with his meditative drawing classes, he tends to send me pictures of those works that he's done. And also he's really into photography. So he's sent me pictures that he's done while he's out on the field trips too. So I've seen things from all classes. I think that OLLI is a great thing for the community members to get involved in. And one thing that I like about the program is, even though it's targeted towards a certain population, it's open for everybody. So I think that's something that anybody who has an interest should definitely look at and definitely get involved in. One of the things that I think is so appealing about the OLLI program itself is that it's affordable, which makes it accessible for everybody. So, anyone who's interested in getting out there and just learning for the love of it, trying something maybe one time or spending 6 weeks working on something, whatever the case may be. It's a great opportunity to learn new things, to meet new people, to find new interests. I mean, any community member who's interested should definitely look at the OLLI program.
In 2009, I was diagnosed with a brain condition, and by 2010, I had to retire from my school district job. I was an elementary school teacher. And so here I was, just turned 50 and with a lot more time on my hands and worried about my brain. So I found out that not only could I take continuing ed at Casper College, there was this whole entire program called OLLI, which was very exciting to me because when I was reading over the list of classes for the first time, it's like, I love this. I will do these. And I've not missed a semester since 2010. I have a lot of favorites. I would say at the top of my list would be the field trip up to Heart Mountain, because we got to meet a gentleman who was a teenager back during World War II and had lived at Heart Mountain, and he was the one that took us on that tour, and it was incredible. OLLI has become a valuable resource in my quest basically to keep my brain healthy. I'm getting close to 60, and a lot of people with my condition have started having strokes in their 30s and 40s and 50s, and I have not yet. I attribute that to just being able to relax more and have fun with classes instead of worrying about being tested or taking something for credit. So OLLI is one of a number of tools that I feel helps me keep my cognitive skills going well.